Mira qué bonito. Ah, pero debe ser irlandés.
On my right hand side, guys, downhill is the ice skating rink.
Ah, okay.
You guys can remember this ice skating rink from the movies like Home Alone 2. You remember Burglars Chase the Boy on the Ice, Serendipity, Tom Cruise movie Vanilla Sky, Love Story, and many other movies. Actually, in the city we have a couple more ice skating rinks. We have one in Rockefeller Center, you know, the Christmas tree, one in Bryant Park, one in Chelsea, but this is the largest one and longest lasting one. By the way, my name is Anton and her name is Dream. Anton and Dream. Actually, we work for companies. Almost every day we ride with different horse and buggy, but I love Dream. She's one of my favorites. Tell you guys about Central Park. Central Park is very large. It is 843 acres. It is 2.5 miles from south to north and half a mile from east to west. It starts at 59th Street at Central Park South and ends up at Harlem at 110th. And inside the park, all is man-made except the rocks, guys. You can see the bedrock formations around the park. They are only natural stuff in Central Park. These rock formations, they are all granite. Actually, entire Manhattan Island is granite, guys. It makes a solid rock foundation for the skyscrapers. Over 26,000 trees in the park, and almost all trees are plants. And on my right hand side, this small building is Chess and Checkers house. We have Chess and Checkers tournaments over there. It's under renovation right now. They're gonna set up a coffee shop over there, guys. And on the other side is the merry-go-round, the carousel. That's the second oldest carousel in the nation, built in 1880s. At first, this carousel was outdoor and it was powered by a horse and a mule. In the 1930s, they built the building around the carousel and also it got modernized. And on the other side, behind the trees, the small building, that's the dairy, like a dairy barn. There is a gift shop and information center inside right now. Central Park is established at 1853. However, a couple of dairy barns, they kept operating until 1940.
Así está chévere ver Central Park. ¿Verdad? It's really nice.
Cuando yo hacía los viajes con mi hermano,
Ajá.
cogía Central Park y nos daban y era un scavenger hunt
Sí, yo sé.
para tomar fotos y teníamos 20 like, so, just so you know.
Oh. And on my right hand side is the most beautiful place in Central Park. This is the Bethesda fountain, and on top of the fountain, Angel of Water, guys. You guys can remember this fountain from Enchanted. You remember the dance
Yeah.
scene? Everybody was dancing here on the boat. Mel Gibson's movie Ransom, they kidnapped the kid right under the fountain. John Wick, he got excommunicado, everybody freezes and then they start moving. Home Alone 2, Kevin hides behind the carriage, and many other movies. If you want, you can stand over there and I can take your picture with the fountain
yeah,
background.
please.
Yeah, sure. Just watch your steps represents the center of the island. From north to south, east to west, it's exactly the middle. In Marvel's Avengers, in the end, they look up Loki and they fly to the sky. So, and on the other side is the most beautiful walking path in Central Park. There's the long area from Jennifer Lopez movie Made in Manhattan.
Okay.
They sit on the bench with the magazine. You can see his face on the magazine. Kramer versus Kramer tricycle scene. John Wick after he got excommunicado and started running that was watching it for the bench.
Okay.
And the water runs in the fountain up to November. After November, they remove the water because it freezes. And the boathouse restaurant is over there. From the movie, it's like 27 Dresses, Enchanted, Harry Met Sally, TV series Sex and the City, Gossip Girl, and many other movies and TV series. Unfortunately, like 4 months ago, last October, they shut down the restaurant. They were struggling after the pandemic. In the end, they decided to shut it down. Hopefully, in the future, they open up under new ownership.
Yo siempre quise hacer eso en mi vida. Siempre lo veía y decía, "Ay, Dios mío, usted me vio mucho.
Beautiful towers with the point up. These are San Remo towers. In San Remo towers, Michael Douglas, Dustin Hoffman, Bono from U2, and Demi Moore have apartments. 30 years ago, Madonna, she also tried to buy apartment. However, both didn't approve her. They said no to her and she bought an apartment from 6 floors. Sorry guys, in the movie Night at the Museum, all dinosaurs and other stuff comes to life, it's over there. And this is the Bow Bridge from Spider-Man 3 and Blade Runner, as you can see through it. And next to Natural History Museum, there is a tall building, looks like a castle, there's the Bear's Hall. Jeff Goldblum and Jerry Seinfeld have apartments over there. This is Upper West Side, famous with money guys, like movie stars, singers, whoever it is, they can come from New York.
¿Qué?
Hace calor.
Sí, pero las manos. Pero es que está frío, está caliente.
Pero con el frío que tú venías era aquí.
Sí, ya venía con mucho hambre. Yo cuando he venido otra vez estaba de
This is life. So,
And on my right hand side is the statue of Daniel Webster. He is a statesman and senator. He had debates against slavery in the Civil War time. He is Massachusetts senator. And John Lennon's memorial, Strawberry Fields is right in front of us. Actually, the original Strawberry Fields, which inspired the song Strawberry Fields Forever in Liverpool, England. Our Strawberry Fields is named after John Lennon's death. All right across the field, behind the tree, you can see that short building with the point top. You can see the American flag on top. That's the Dakota. John Lennon used to live there and he was shot in front of that place. John Lennon's wife, Yoko Ono, is still lives there. You guys can also remember that the Dakota building from old horror movie Rosemary's Baby. side, that's the 7th Regiment Memorial. That's a memorial for the Civil War. And on the other side, that's the property which is idol name comes from the field of South. Until 1940s, they used to be on the field and it's a part of the park. Michael Douglas, they fight on the field. It's all of that.
Como vai ser tudo bem?
Nationalist and politician. You can fight pretty good about it. And right in front of us is the iconic restaurant. Such a beautiful restaurant. From Jim Carrey's movie Mr. Popper's Penguins, Ghostbusters, and also Tavern on the Green is finish line for New York Marathon. After running 26 miles, they end the finish line. Is the bonus fields. There are 5 softball diamonds and in New York City, guys, the most expensive apartment ever sold is right in front of us. That gray building, like the limestone, like the marble facade, that's the 220 Central Park South. They built it 5-6 years ago, guys, and they sold this penthouse 238 millions. And the buyer's name is Ken Griffin, a hedge fund manager from South Africa. And before, most expensive one used to be the blue glass tower, 1 West 57th. They built that one 10 years ago. They sold this penthouse $150 million. Another hedge fund manager, Bill Ackman, bought it. That's the 432 Park Avenue. Penthouse is for sale. They asked 169 million. This is the brand new Steinway Tower, and the tallest one in front of us, brand new Central Park Tower. Every single one of them hits. There's about HOA fees. HOA fees for the $7,600 a month. And also, if you buy the apartment with the luxury taxes, real estate commission, this closing fees, everything, like total cost of the apartment is $308 million. Bargains, everything. Billionaires. On my left side, here's a small bridge, guys. In Will Ferrell's movie Elf, in the Christmas movie Elf, the snowball fight,
Yeah.
it's over there, guys. And also in the end of the movie, his father started living and Santa sled took off and started flying. It was over there, guys. Actually, you can see the scene here, like
Yeah.
you see us throwing snowballs back to back. It's right over there in this
there?
bridge, guys.
Wow.
And right right on the other side, this white building is 15 Central Park West. Denzel Washington have apartment over there. Singer Sting, he used to have an apartment right before the pandemic. He sold his apartment for $50 million and he bought a brand new one in front of us for $65 million, guys. And A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez, also used to have an apartment, but many years ago he sold his apartment.
Wow.
And right around Central Park, you can find some of the most expensive restaurants in New York City, guys. Per se restaurant in Time Warner Towers, Jean Georges restaurant in Trump International, 21 restaurant on 50th Street, Daniel's restaurant on Park Avenue. They are always on top 5. Each of them have fixed meals over $300 per person,
Wow.
guys.
You know, I can't eat
What's that?
like that. I can't because I will be so guilty after I
Yeah,
take
right.
so
Paying,
much
yeah.
money.
Same,
You know?
I don't want to pay 1 week's salary to 1 meal, you know.
Exactly.
I mean, you know, like for example, in that perspective, you know, like I like Tavern on Green million times better than these guys. I check these guys, you know, web pages.
Uh-huh.
They are very beautiful restaurants, but they have the dress code, you know, like everybody have the bow tie and all other stuff. And also, they look very serious environment. For example, you can go to Tavern on the Green with the family, friends, everybody have some booze and enjoy the dinner or lunch, whatever it is. But these guys, you know, like feel like more business environment. People go over there like the company's $1 billion deals. This maybe for the wedding proposal you can go. Yeah, this kind, not like for the.
Just
I
for
saw
fun.
not for fun, yeah, to be honest with you. It's really crazy. And this is the billionaires row, guys.
Wow.
How they managed to build these buildings so tall in this area? Before the construction, they bought the air rights of the buildings in the surrounding area. So this way they managed to build so tall, and also they make sure that nobody builds something in front of them. So when you buy an apartment, you know that your view is never going to get blocked.
Yeah.
Air rights is this one. Let's say the buildings on the front row, let's say 20-story buildings, but they have a right to build a like 40-story high-rise over there. But they are not willing to tear down their building and build a higher one. So what they do, they sell their remaining, construction rights to another building, so other buildings can grow taller or bigger. It's a very good for the people who have an apartment over there. You receive $1 million, let's say, just selling the air rights, like a free money.
Wow. Es mucha gente millonaria. Ay, qué bien. Love it.
Robert! Robert! Pull it up, guys.